Oh, I'm actually a little nervous about doing this video because I actually am kind of worried I might get a strike for this because I've all shown you guys something. But actually, no, who am I kidding? Lots of YouTubers have memorabilia of stuff like what I'm about to show you on their channels. Heck, I've worn a Simpsons shirt plenty of times doing these videos, and I've never gotten a strike for it or anything. So we'll have to see. So let's get to my low and my high act of kindness. My low is that yesterday was rather uneventful and definitely rainy a lot. It rained quite a bit yesterday. Nothing like downpour rainy, but still pretty, not what you'd want to have on a summer day. But at least it would happen on a Monday when, nothing big is going on. So I guess that's okay. Actually, I shouldn't say nothing big is going on. I'm sure something was going on Monday. Just, again, we want to have the big things happen on the weekend. So, there you go. My high is, what should I say? Well, my high is, why, do I really not have a high? I mean, yesterday wasn't a bad day by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, right. My high is that I got my tire fixed. Yeah, if you recall, yesterday I mentioned that on Sunday I got a flat tire, so yesterday I got it fixed. So that was important. I tell you what though, that's the third tire I've gotten that's been flat since I've gotten my car. And the only thing that's different is this was a different tire than it was the previous two times, because the first two times it happened, it was the back passenger side, but this time it was the back driver's side. So change, I guess. And my act of kindness was, actually, what was my act of kindness? Did I have any act of kindness at all? I mean, I did help hold the door for someone, which was nice. And I'm glad I got to do that, but I was going to do it anyway. I mean, I did get to talk to my dad yesterday, but that's really more for high than act of kindness. Yeah, I'll just say I held the door for someone. I mean, I did totally, yeah, it doesn't really sound like much, but really any act of, as long as it's an act of kindness, technically it counts, no matter how big or small it is. So, by the way, good morning, and happy Tuesday, everyone. Before I get into what I was going to talk about, this week's Hot Ones guest is a guy named Bear Grylls. Like one of those British adventure type people. So, I know nothing about Bear Grylls, other than the one time I saw Randy Feltface parody Bear Grylls that one time. So, this should be a very interesting episode of Hot Ones, to be sure. Now, okay, this is actually what I'm being a little bit nervous about. So, you guys know I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and just recently I finally started playing Platinum on a ROM on my computer. Funny story, it's been such a good long while since I played Platinum that I kind of forgot what to do. Because here's the thing, I was a player's guide kid growing up. I wanted to make sure that I wanted to do a good job playing this game while I was having fun, of course. And so I would get player's guides for every big game that I wanted to play, specifically the Pokemon games. And as luck would have it, I have this. This is the Pokemon Platinum Player's Guide that I got back in March of 2009 when Pokemon Platinum first came out. One thing you're going to notice right away, look at how thick this is. Holy cow. You heard the term thick boy. No, this is a thick man. Look at this. Look how thick this is. That's how thick it is. Look at this. And I forgot how really cool this was too. It had like design choices and everything. Let's see, what else does it have? It has the walkthrough. You know, the recommended pathway to take. I'll show you if I can get it out. Like the recommended path, like what to do, like in order and stuff like that. Like that's really cool. There were like, I swear there were some like designs and stuff in here. Hold on. There's a lot of post-game stuff in here. That was really cool. I don't know if I'll actually do the post-game on a ROM. But man, this thing takes me back. This thing really does take me back. Like, there's a lot of post-game stuff, the Battle Frontier, and like, hold on if I can get to it. Like, this green section right here, if you can tell where I'm pointing at, was like the entirety of the Pokedex up to that point. And it is just super duper cool to look at. I'll set this down over next to the system. Actually, you know, before I set it down, look at this. Yeah, see? I don't know if you can tell it. Sorry, the lighting is like really bright here, but that was Giratina. It was around Generation 2 when they came out with Gold and Silver that they had legendaries on the box cover. Like in Generation 2, Gold and Silver and Crystal, it was Ho-Oh for Gold, Lugia for Silver, and Suicune for Crystal. And that tradition hasn't stopped, it hasn't changed. But it was Crystal where it was the first time that a boss Pokemon, or a legendary Pokemon, had its own theme song. And Suicune's theme song was always really cool. You know, the Weather Trio in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, that was always great. And Dialga and Palkia, their theme is cool. But this guy, Giratina, it has the best Pokemon boss theme ever. Like, ever. Like, I mean, sorry. Look at this. This is the quintessential Ghost Dragon type before Generation 8 came out and Dragapult was invented. But, like, when you thought of a Ghost Dragon type, it was Giratina. And its boss theme was so perfect for it. Like, it was atmospheric. It was eerie. It was otherworldly, which makes sense because you fight Giratina in the distorted world. Like, it was awesome. Sorry, that was my air conditioning turning off. And like on there, like the theme of like that was evocative of Giratina's ghost typing. But then like later it's like like that was the dragon typing. Oh man, it was so cool. And it was one of the first Pokemon to ever have like a different form. Like actually, if I show anymore, I think they may get striped. But trust me, like this was really cool. Like Pokemon Platinum, I mean, really every Pokemon game is up the ante to some degree. Like from Generation 1 to Generation 2, it was the stakes of how Team Rocket was trying to, you know, take over Pokemon and therefore take over the world. In Generation 3, they really upped that ante by having Pokemon that naturally control the weather, you know, shape the world to their image. But it was Generation 4 where, forget it, we're going to distort space, time, and everything in between. And we're going to have, like, the fight between you, the trainer, and Giratina in this case, in another dimension. Oh, man, it was so cool. Like, seriously, I'll put a link to a Giratina's theme in the description down below, but I still get chills every time I see it. Every time I hear it, I mean. Well, I get chills every time I see Giratina too. Giratina is just so awesome. And, like, one of my like, you guys know me. I've been watching Charter Conroy for over a decade. when he got to Pokemon Platinum, because here's the thing, before Cherry Conroy really started getting into doing what he does in terms of doing Let's Plays, he did a few, like, sort of videos on what to do in Pokemon Platinum, but obviously, you know, that was a good, you know, 6-7 years apart from when he actually did his Let's Play of Platinum. So needless to say, when he got to play Pokemon Platinum, I'm like, yes, this is one thing I always wanted to see. I actually still remember Terry Conroy's team. I still remember the very team that I used when I first beat Platinum. Because I played through Platinum twice. The first time, you know, just to beat it. And then the second time I really tried to do, like, absolutely everything. So the first time I played through Pokemon Platinum, and keep in mind, I cheated a little bit because I had Pokemon Diamond. So I was able to get my 3 starters. You know, in this case, Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon. And because I had 2 Nintendo DSs, and therefore I am also a loser who has no friends, I was able to get Alakazam. I used a Staraptor and Gallade. That was my first team. Now, my second team, I pretty much, well, who wasn't on my team, if I'm being honest, because, like, I did the, because this time I made sure I got, like, lots of different Pokemon on my team. Like, I obviously got my 3 starters. I got every single Pokemon, you know, Machamp, Gengar, Alakazam, and Golem, all Pokemon you need to do via trades. I got Snorlax. I got Heracross. Love me some Heracross. I just became, like, a collector. You know, I just got, like, I got very close to catching them all, like, the right way. Like, some Pokemon I couldn't get because they weren't version exclusive or whatever. Like, here's the one thing. This is what Cherry Conroy talked about when he did his Let's Play on Platinum. One Pokemon he doesn't like were the Glameow Perugly family because they were only exclusive to Pearl, but you couldn't get them. I mean, you had to trade to get in Diamond, and you had to trade to get in Platinum. If you didn't have Pokemon Pearl, tough break. You couldn't get it. Sad, isn't it? But that's the way life works. So, needless to say, it's hard for me to say if I want to say that Generation 4, specifically Pokemon Platinum, is my favorite Pokemon generation of all time. It's hard to say because as great as Generation 4 was, you know, I played through Black and White. I played through X and Y. I played through Sun and Moon. Oh, I never did beat the Elite Four in Sun and Moon yet, but I could if I wanted to. Like, every single game in each generation did something to make it better. Honestly, what ultimately ruined, I'm not going to say ruined, well, actually I shouldn't say ruined, but one of the reasons why I stopped playing, like, the main series games is because, like, let's be honest, the regional forms were so ridiculous. I mean, never mind the fact that Alolan Exeggutor is classified as a dragon type, even though if you saw it, you'd be like, how is that a dragon? It's just like, if you really wanted to do something different with Pokemon, like, just come up with your own original ideas for Pokemon. Or better yet, retcon the regional forms into, like, Mega Evolutions. That's, like, seriously, Generation 6 was the best one ever when it came to, like, okay, how do we make Pokemon that are already cool better or seemingly weak Pokemon awesome? Mega Evolutions! Mega Evolutions were so perfect! Like, seriously, this is back before Super Smash Bros. 4 and then Ultimate came out, because I could totally see them, like, add every single Pokemon that has a Mega Evolution to their roster, and the Mega Evolution is their final Smash. That would have been perfect. I mean, they did that for Lucario. They couldn't do it for any of the other Pokemon that have Mega Evolutions. And just as more generations go on, you add more Mega Evolutions. That would have been fine. Especially when in Generation 6, a lot of great Pokemon got robbed of a Mega Evolution. I'm talking Flygon, Kingdra, Milotic, Slacking, Snorlax, Machamp and Golem. Like, the list goes on and on for what Pokemon were seemingly robbed of a Mega Evolution. You know, Slowking. Slowbro got a Mega Evolution, but Slowking doesn't? Unbelievable. I don't know, that's just me. I'm sure at some point, maybe one day it'll get rectified. I mean, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet are going to be coming out soon, which I know, I may have talked about this once before, but the reason why they're going with Scarlet and Violet this time, well, partly because I think they're going for more of a Spanish theme, because you do see a lot of Violet and Scarlet particularly in, Barcelona, the actual Spain type architecture and art. But Scarlet and Violet are literal opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to wavelength, I believe. Like, I want to say Scarlet has longer waves and Violet has shorter waves. Don't quote me on that. But they're exact opposite. I know they're opposite ends of the rainbow. Violet is obviously violet and Scarlet is, red. Like, I'm wearing red right now. Actually, is the shade of red I'm wearing Scarlet? I don't think so. I think Scarlet's a bit darker is a bit of a darker shade of red than this. Well, whatever. Man, it's amazing how Pokemon Platinum gets me going. And all because, look at it. Look how thick this is. This is a thick man. No, hashtag thick man. We're gonna start the hashtag. Like, this is hashtag thick man. Thank you. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. If you did, please do that. As always, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very hoping this video for all of you guys watching your family. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, you guys want to talk to me, to let me know way back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.